everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 97 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and it's time for some more Kaladesh drafting. We're going to jump into this draft league and see how it goes, really. Just want to thank all the Patreon backers who jumped on to the sponsored drafts. The sponsored drafts are full. All 4 each month are now full. Those of you who just signed up, when your first payment goes through for November, you'll get your first sponsored draft. So what I'll do is randomly I'll decide who gets which draft for the month of November. So there's 4 of you, so I'll just do a random number generator and assign one of you to week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. For the few months where there will be a week 5, that'll just not be a sponsored draft. As well, I am going to work on upgrading the Patreon tier levels a little bit, getting some more rewards in there, things like that. Yeah, should be a good time. So make sure you do check out patreon.com/themanaleak. As well, while we wait for this 8th person, I just want to make sure that everybody knows about my 24-hour live stream, which I just learned will be a 25-hour live stream, potentially, because it's daylight savings time that weekend. But November 5th, if you check out twitch.tv/themanaleak, I will be there for 24 hours. This pack, we've got a Syndicate Trafficker, which I really like. I really want to try playing with that card. Competing against it is an Essence Extraction. Literally no green cards outside of Appetite for the Unnatural, and Impeccable Timing. I think we just take the Syndicate Trafficker here. We can maybe try to do like a black-white Fabricate deck or something, get a bunch of counters on that guy, make him indestructible. The Essence Extraction won't come back around, which is kind of sad. But maybe we get the Foundry Screecher back. That would be really good. Even an Ether Hub would be fine. But yeah, I think Trafficker is just the best card here. Extraction, Timing, really the 2 that are competing with it, but we're just going to take the Trafficker. Up next, we get a Key to the City, a Bomat Bazaar Barge, a Foundry Inspector. What was taken here? A common was taken? It had to be a foil. It had to be a foil. There's nothing you would take over an Inspector or a Key, or a Bazaar Barge for that matter. I'm tempted by the Key. I do like the Key. I think it's pretty good. I haven't played with it, but I think it's pretty good. But I really kind of just want to take the Inspector and just go like heavy artifacts. The Bazaar Barge is good as well. Man, I'm torn here. I'm really torn here. Discard a card. Can't be blocked. Pay 2, draw a card. I like that. I do like that. I don't know about passing with Foundry Inspector, though. I don't know. This is a tough pack. I mean, there's also a Malfunction, and not much else going on here. I'm going to take the Foundry Inspector. I don't know if that's correct over those 2, but I have more experience with the Inspector. So we'll go with the Inspector. Oval-Trace Dragster's fine. Reckless Fireweaver could work if we do like a black-red Artifact Fabricate deck. That could very much be a thing. Oval-Chase Dragster, Reckless Fireweaver are really the 2 cards I'm considering here. There is an Artisan, which is totally fine, and a Blade Master, which is also totally fine. Maybe we just kind of do like a Funish deck. Do like a black-red Artifacts Matter kind of deck. I do like the Oval-Chase Dragster, I really do. Maybe we get a Fireweaver back? Let's take the Dragster. It's a 3-drop with our Foundry Inspector. Malphis Squad is kind of what I want with Fabricate. They are competing with nothing? Man. This is a bad pack. I know some people are huge on Attune with Ether. Like, I've seen some well-known people want a 3rd pick this, and it just blows my mind. I think people are going way too overboard on green being the best color in the deck and picking really bad cards over it. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Malphis Squad here. It's what we want to do. We want to make servos. We want to make artifacts. Help out the Trafficker. Be awesome if I could get a Chief of the Foundry at some point. Yeah, let's take the Malphis Squad. They're Artificers, right? Just in case we do pick up some goggles at some point. Like here, maybe. Deadlock Trap I don't really care for. Thriving Rats could be good. Well, I don't know. I don't like Thriving Rats. I like Grubs way more than I like the Rats. Could take Restoration Gearsmith if we do push into black-white. And then we could pick up Mastodon later. I think I like that. Black-white was where I kind of wanted to end up anyways once I picked up the Trafficker. So yeah, let's take Gearsmith. We'll be sort of black-white artifacts is going to be what we're going to attempt anyway. So we've got another Malphus squad. We've got a Live Fast. I think I like the second squad, although we're already heavy on 4-drops. Cobra, Fancy Camel. I think we maybe just take Malphus squad number 2 here and then start pushing into 3 and 2 drops more. We can get a Live Fast at some point for sure. So yeah, let's take Malphus squad. Pillar Bug is fine. I like it more than a Harrier, I think. Refurbish could be good, actually. Pull back my Dragster. It's another 4-drop. No. Well, let's take the Pillar Bug. Lost Legacy. Terrible card. Fortuitous Find could be okay in our deck. There's nothing to push us into red or blue or green. Basically no white came to us, so that's not great. So maybe we just take the Fortuitous Find. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think we're going to main deck it, though. Hey, Foundry Screecher came back. Perfect. Perfect. I will take that. Well, we know we're black. We know that. Bastion Mastodon could be fine, especially if we do push white with the Gearsmith. Built to Last would be nice, but we're going to take the creature first. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we're building something. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but we're building something. And we get a whole lot of nothing here. I wouldn't play any of these cards in any of the decks that I would end up in anyways. I guess we can take a Puzzle Knot. We're not going to go blue, and we're not going to play it just for the sake of playing it. That's not going to push us green. That's not going to push us blue. That's not going to push us green-white. So let's take the Puzzle Knot and get rid of it. Mind Rot is a card that I could take. I don't think I'll main deck it, but I'll take it. Alright, so I want kind of some of the uncommon black Artifacts Matter creatures. I would love some cheap white Fabricate creatures. Oval-Chase Dragster is 1, right? Crew 1? Yeah. I had this in the pre-release with Console Shield Guard. Making it indestructible is gross. real gross. Bastion Mastodon number 2. I guess. I don't think I'll play number 2, but I don't think we're going to push blue because of a Nimble Innovator, so let's take Mastodon. And a Camel. Maybe we need the Camel. Hopefully not, but maybe we do. Alright. Pack 2. Give me... I don't even know what's super pricey in this set. Chandra? Nissa? I'll take either. I will take either. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? I'll take a Sky Sovereign. That'd be nice. Well, first up we get a Swamp. Lovely, lovely Swamp. So gorgeous. Alright. Pack 2. Oh, I guess somebody's still stuck on 12 cards. Alright, well, we might take a little bit to wait for Pack 2. Botanical Sanctum. Womp, 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 womp. They're not worth anything, right? They are worth 2 tickets. Or $1.95, rather. But I think we want to win. So we've got Skywhaler's Shot, Tidy Conclusion, which we are not taking over a Skywhaler's Shot. It's really between the Shot and the Shield Guard. I was just talking about the Shield Guard with the Dragster, but Skywhaler's Shot is way better. Way better. It kills so many things. We might be able to get the Tidy Conclusion back around, or if not that, then the Subtle Strike. So, yeah, let's take the Shot. Ooh, Harness Lightning. Weaponcraft Enthusiast, that's what we want. Cheap, big Fabricate. Better than Glint Sleeve Artisan. better than anything else here, other than Harness Lightning, but we're not going to push red now. Yeah, let's take the Enthusiast. Up next, we get a Fragmentize, which is fine. Welding Sparks. So whoever is passing to us is not red, but I don't think we can push into it now. We didn't really see any indication of red being open. That Reckless Fireweaver we wanted back didn't even come back around anyways. Yeah. Rush or Fragmentize, really. I guess, actually, Puzzle Knot could be okay here. It would only cost 1 with the Inspector. The Servo would crew the Dragster. We could sack it to the Trafficker. I think I like that. Although we could probably wheel that, right? So we could take the Fragmentize or the Rush instead. No, let's just take the Puzzle Knot. That's the bad hype train. We don't want Malphite Squad number 3. I will take a Built to Last. I think I'm pretty okay with that. There's another one of those Fireweavers, but I think we're settling into white. We've got the Mastodon, we've got the Gearsmith, we've got the Skywhaler Shot, we've got the Puzzle Knot. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Built to Last here. Don't want a Tutor, don't want that. Yeah, Built to Last. What do we get here? We get an Oval Chase Dragster, which is fine. It's a 4-drop. But whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, it comes back to my hand from the graveyard if it's died. Lawless Broker, we can get one of those, and we probably will get one at some point. Subtle Strike, I'm waiting on one of those to wheel from Pack 2 Pick 1. Pack 2 Pick 1? Pack 2 Pick 2? Sometime around there. Yeah, we'll just take the Oval Chase Daredevil. Need to get some more 2-drops is going to be what I really want. Eager Construct is not one of the 2-drops that I want. I think we might just take another Foundry Screecher. We are going to have artifacts for sure. For sure. Herald of Fair, I wouldn't mind one, but I'm going to take a Screecher over it for sure. I guess I'll take a Rush of Vitality here. I don't really want another Built to Last. Don't want a Sequestered Stash. Yeah, let's take a Rush. Morbid Curiosity. Well, there's the Lawless Broker that will probably play. Don't want a Club Security. Don't want a Workshop Assistant. So let's take a Lawless Broker. I'm liking the deck so far. It's interesting. Oh, there's the Subtle Strike that I wanted back. Which then brings up the age-old question of, do I like Subtle Strike more or do I like Rush more? Rush more. I think I like Subtle Strike more. We're not taking another Camel or a Make Obsolete. So Subtle Strike in and Rush out. Don't need a Rush. Lawless Broker number 2 is a thing that I will main deck for now. Preferably we replace it, but it can sit in there for the moment. Alright, we're getting more of a curve. A couple more 2-drops and I'll be quite happy. Harsh Scrutiny is not a thing that we're going to play. Torch Gauntlet could be? I mean, it won't be, but it's probably ever slightly more likely than Harsh Scrutiny, so we'll take it. I guess we take Hype Train. I mean, we do have ways that we could, like, man it, but if we have to play Hype Train, it's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a sad, sad day. Pressure Point in the sideboard for you. People always try to tell me it's totally a playable card. I don't agree. Sealed, maybe. Sealed, maybe. Alright, let's put in the Goggles. The Goggles would be free, actually. They would be a Bonesaw with Foundry Inspector. But what do we have? Not an Artificer. Ooh, Black-White Duel. What's that one worth? That one's only worth a ticket. It's still probably what we're going to take over a Tidy Conclusion or a Subtle Strike. We might even get one of those back. So yeah, I'm just happy taking that. So Artificers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Artificers, so I don't think we're going to play the Goggles, but who knows. But yeah, we are going to take Concealed Courtyard. We have a Subtle Strike. I would like a Tidy Conclusion at some point, but I don't think it's this point. We may just not see one, but we'll just take the Concealed Courtyard. Consulate Surveillance. Ooh, Impeccable Timing. 4 energy and garbage, right? Yeah, just garbage. Yeah, so we've got the Puzzle Knot already. We are not taking a second one, so it's Impeccable Timing or Tidy Conclusion or Sky Skiff. But I think I'm happy with the Impeccable Timing. We do want slightly more removal than we currently have. It's a Self-Assembler. Self-Assembler's gone up for me. I played a deck that had 2 of them, and it was actually pretty good. But we're just going to take the timing here. Yeah, timing. Ooh, Fairgrounds Warden. Yes, please. Inventor's Goggles, go away. I'm not playing you. Fairgrounds Warden is a great card. In the deck you go. Now it's coming together. Still have the Hype Train in there. Still don't want to. What do we get here? We get a Trusty Companion, which I'd be fine with, I think. Can attack nicely with like a Foundry Screecher or something. And it blocks pretty darn well. I'd probably replace the Hype Train with a Harrier if we can get one in the next couple of picks. But yeah, let's take the Companion. Dund Operative. Perfect. Perfect. Die Young as well. We have no other energy production though, so this is just an expensive deadweight. So yeah, I think we just go with the Dund Operative here. Well, we get another chance at a Die Young. But we could take a Tidy Conclusion. We could take Impeccable Timing number 2, but I think I'm happy with 1 as well as a straight up kill anything. And that can replace the Hype Train for sure. Tidy Conclusion. In you go. Alright, I like this deck now. I like this deck a fair bit. I think we can do some good stuff with it. Still would have really liked to have gotten a Chief of the Foundry, but oh well. Foundry Inspector is making that a 2-drop, and that a 1-drop, and that a 3-drop, and that a 4-drop. Plus, it's also just a 3/2 for 3, which is, you know, fine on its own. What do we get here? We get a Peafowl. Inspired Charge is not what my deck's doing, I don't think. Live Fast. I don't think we'd replace anything for a Live Fast. We could find out at some point that we are actually an Inspired Charge deck with like Servo 1, Servo 2, Servo 3 and 4, a couple of flyers. So I'll take the Inspired Charge, but I don't think we're going to main deck it. Ooh, Apiary Mechanic. Can I take advantage? Make more dudes. Grab something else, although I lose the first one. Get something back. More dudes, more dudes. It's also just a 2-drop. I mean, we're not taking anything else here anyways. So yeah, let's take a Mechanic and replace something. Not sure what we want to replace with that, to be honest. Maybe just the Lawless Broker? Yeah, we have 2. Let's take 1 out and have the Aviary Mechanic be our 2-drop to be a bit more aggressive. Are you an Artificer? You are. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Artificers. Still not enough for a whatchamadoodle. Subtle Strike is fine. we're not going to play it. We have removal. Have we taken a live fast yet? We have not, so I think we'll take a live fast instead. Well, I guess we could take that consulate surveillance now. We are not gonna play it though. Cogworkers Puzzle Knot number 2, no. Inventor's Goggles number 2, no. Let's take the uncommon. People are spending a lot of time on their last picks here. I mean, I didn't see anything good left, but maybe there's some good stuff for some people. Make Obsolete's a fine sideboard card. This gets artifact creature on top of your library. That's so slow. So slow. It is a 4/6, so it blocks everything. I still think I want to take the sideboard Make Obsolete. Sideboard Rush. Sure. Perpetual Timepiece. What do? You mill? You mill me. And then... so bad. So bad. Mind Rot, sure. We took out the first Mind Rot, right? We sure did. Yeah, I like this deck. It's missing a little bit of, like, the bomby finish. But I think it's just gonna outvalue opponents and just, you know, fly over with the Screechers and kill the things that I need to kill with Tidy Conclusions and etc. and just chip away. I hope. That's the plan anyways. See if it works out that way. Alright, so we will throw in the Concealed Courtyard. No Goggles. No Hype Train. Wow, we did not take a single off-color card. Awesome. Yeah, I think we'll add some basics. 10-6. Am I that low on white? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That doesn't feel right. Let's do 9, 7. Plus we have that. Yeah, I like 9, 7 a little bit better. Alright, so there's the deck, and I will see you guys for match 1.